Well, 2016 is dead. Long live 2017. Today we're going to look back at my highest viewed videos from each month of 2016. It's self-explanatory for the most part. The only thing I do want to say before we start is to remember that if it seems like videos from earlier in the year have higher view counts, remember that they've had far longer to accrue them. So my highest viewed video in January of 2016 was 36 answers to dumb women's questions, which currently has 2.2 million views.
Why do you have to sit with your legs so wide open?
I get that you have balls, but I don't stand around with my arms wide open to make room for my boobs.
All right, well, I have boobs, and I have balls, big pendulous dangling ones too. And I can tell you, from experience, that they're different. It's not the same thing, because first of all, when you close your arms are at your side. They're not even touching your fucking boobs, maybe like glancing the side a little bit. When you close your legs all the way, your balls are crushed in between them like a fucking vice. It's not the same thing, you fucking morons. For February, my highest viewed video was College Humor Goes Full SJW Tard with 636,000 views. All right, number 2. Man says, "You look tired." The translation is, "Why aren't you wearing more makeup? Change for me, woman." Because, of course, it's absolutely impossible that a woman could simply look tired and a man could be pointing that out. You know, I said this to my girlfriend the other day. You know, she had these big dark bags under her eyes, and I knew she hadn't been getting enough sleep. I said, "You look real tired, honey." I wasn't covertly telling her to put on makeup. If anything, I was telling her, maybe you should, like, take a nap or something, or try to get more sleep. But I guess that's still trying to brutally control her with my male privilege. Sorry, honey. Didn't mean to be so fascistic with my masculine ways. In the month of March, my highest viewed video was Anita Sarkeesian responds to my charity drive, which has 665,000 views.
Well, I mean, first of all, it starts by saying that she's being harassed and all the usual Anita Sarkeesian bullshit. But then it starts to mention yours truly. Not by name, of course, because, you know, she's not going to put me in the spotlight. But this is what she says. "In response to our new project, a very vocal, known harasser who has spent years attacking feminism and individual feminists on YouTube has launched a counter-fundraising campaign specifically designed to both discredit me and mobilize his viewers to abuse me further on social media." Okay, so the actual campaign, the actual fundraiser that I started is extraordinary people daring to actually help women. And what I'm doing is raising money for the International Women's Health Coalition, which is an organization that is advancing the rights of adolescent girls in the third world, promoting comprehensive sexual education, ending child marriages and forced marriages, and ensuring safe and legal abortions in countries where abortion is currently illegal or where abortion is currently very difficult to come by. This is the International Women's Health Coalition, okay? This is a feminist organization. So to say that I'm this rabid anti-feminist that just hates women is bullshit.
For April, my most viewed video was Transgender Bigots Hate Speech, which sits at 959,000 views. All right, Milo. Let's play. Let's start with your ludicrous channel description. "I'm Milo, he or they pronouns. I'm a non-binary, trans, asexual, aromantic, Q** ear who doesn't care about your cisgender feelings." Translation: I'm Milo, and here's a bunch of stupid fucking words that describe how special I am and all of my feelings. But guess what, 99.7% of the population that's not transgender? I don't care about your feelings at all, yet I expect you to care about mine. Isn't that great? I mean, Milo, that's kind of like expecting everyone to love you, even though you're a misanthrope that hates everyone.
Actually, that's fine. That's fine. Never mind. Let's not go down this road.
In May, my biggest scoring video was AVGN versus Ghostbusters Feminism, which is sitting at just a cunt hair shy of 700,000 views.
I mean, can't you just admit that it looks fucking shit? Is it really that outrageous for someone to judge a movie by its trailer? I mean, look, if the movie comes out and it's good, I'll say, you know what? We misjudged it. I misjudged it. I'm sorry. The movie actually wasn't that bad. Or maybe it was even good. But have you never watched a trailer and dismissed the movie based on the trailer? Of course you have. Everyone has. Everyone who watches movies has seen a shitty trailer and said, nope, not for me. Fuck that. That looks awful. But in this case, if you do that, you're a sexist. You're a fucking sexist. I mean, has it ever occurred to you guys that maybe the reason there's a huge cropping of people downvoting this is because you people make this ridiculous argument that anyone who dares not like this trailer must be sexist? Don't you think maybe that is getting people to fucking say, well, fuck you, I'm gonna go downvote that piece of shit, because fuck you. Fuck this idea that you just can squirm away from criticism because you put some bitches in your movie. Oh, they got tits and pussies now. We're so progressive over here. Yeah. Give us a fucking pat on the back. Yeah. I don't know why I chose a bad New York accent for that, but that's how I feel.
In June, my biggest hit was 20 Answers for Black People, which has 1.2 million views.
Be honest. You hate black people, don't you?
I don't hate black people any more than I hate any other race of people. As far as I'm concerned, the entire human race has been spinning its wheels in the mud for a long time. But let's say I did hate black people. Would you really want to know? Or would you just browbeat me for being a racist? I'll be honest with you, if I hate anything about black culture, it's that it's such a victim culture, almost a victim cult. Our Lady of perpetual victimization. Every unfairness that exists in your lives is the fault of white people or society stacked against you. You might as well just tattoo "it's because I'm black, isn't it?" to your fucking foreheads.
In July, answering Asian questions for white people topped the list at 1 million views.
Why do you think that Hindi and Hindu are the same thing?
I guess no one ever told me otherwise. Also, I don't particularly care. Like, even now that I know that there are apparently differences, that's different things, I'm not gonna go look up the difference. Because to me, the difference is irrelevant.
Why are you so surprised that I can speak English well?
I was born in America.
It's probably because your cultures are so typically insular that one still runs into a lot of Asians who speak only broken English. If I call the Chinese delivery place down the street, I'm not gonna hear, "Hello, generic Chinese restaurant, how may I help you this evening?" I'm gonna hear, "Generic Chinese restaurant!"
In August, Answers for Muslims topped the list with 709,000 views.
Do you really think women wearing a hijab don't have hair underneath? Do you think that when you see someone with a beanie, a hat, a hoodie?
I've spent 31 years on this planet, and the number of people I've met who think Muslim women don't have hair under their hijabs is... I'm just gonna give you guys a rough estimate here, because obviously I haven't kept strict count, but I'm pretty confident in this number. 0. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 0 being the amount of people I've heard say or suggest such a ludicrous thing.
Why do you think all Muslims are Arab?
I don't. I know for a fact that not all Muslims are Arab, but what I don't know is what race are you? I mean, you look like a white chick who just dyed herself brown. Am I alone on this, or do you guys see it too?
The Answers series also proved popular in September when Answers for Native Americans garnered 558,000 views.
Why do you tell me I don't look like a Native American?
The f does a Native American look like?
Should I put some war paint on? Should I make my hair longer?
Oh, sorry. I didn't know that white people were the authority on what Native Americans look like.
Well, now you do. And for the record, Native Americans look like this. Actually, I guess that's just a white girl in a headdress. But wait, how do I know that? This white girl could actually be Indian as fuck. After all, as a white person, I'm clearly not qualified to say who is and isn't Native American. I bet this bitch is Indian as fuck. Her name is Kwamshume, which is, Navajo for she whose tits are fabulous. Those Indians, man, always objectifying women. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Tisk, tisk, motherfucking tisk. In October, the Answers videos were still champion, although you can see them running out of steam. 17 more answers for black people topped out the month with 387,000 views. Number 16. Why do you want to say the N-word so badly? If I wanted to say it, I could simply say it. The real question is, why are you so desperate to make sure no white person ever says it, even in a non-offensive context? There's nothing wrong with me saying the word nigger in many contexts. The only context it's wrong in is if I'm using it in a genuinely racist way. But even then, it's not the word that's bad, it's racism that's bad. Let me ask you this, which of the following statements is racist? One of my favorite characters in all of literature is Nigger Jim. Or, alternatively, in my humble opinion, African Americans should be denied the right to vote. You know the answer. You know the answer to that. You know which one's more offensive. In November, Idiots React to Trump takes top prize with 629,000 views. So which one of you greasy-headed, depressed white gonna take one for the team and assassinate Trump? Talking about assassinating the democratically elected leader of our country is disgusting enough, but why does a white person have to do it? Are we just the best shots? And is greasy hair necessary? If someone has clean, well-kept hair, can they still assassinate Trump? Or what if they're bald? What if someone's like, I want to assassinate Trump, but according to this faggot on Twitter, I gotta have greasy hair? If Trump gets assassinated, then y'all are gonna have Mike Pence, and he is possibly even worse. So you need to assassinate both of them. You know, I heard rednecks spewing this same kind of horse shit back in 2008 about Obama. Can we have a presidential election where no one thinks it's cute to talk about murdering a democratically elected leader on social media and shit? I feel like we as a country are capable of at least that much. We're capable of not threatening to assassinate the president the day after he's fucking elected. But so far, I'm wrong. So far, every presidential election in my lifetime, there's always been one asshole like, you know, maybe we ought to assassinate him. Like, hey, here's a crazy idea. Maybe we ought to respect the will of the fucking electorate. My mom is talking about assassinate Donald Trump. Watch out, guy, my white suburban mother is coming for you. Well, does she have greasy hair? Because apparently that's important. And ending the year on a sour note, I didn't really have any huge videos in December. This may be because I was forced by a DMCA to upload Drunken Peasants content to my channel throughout the month, and my channel did suffer as a result. Or it could just be that I didn't produce anything that was worth going a little bit above my average. So my top viewed video in December was MTV's Racist Video Fail, with 256,000 views. White people, more than meets the eye. White people, robots in disguise. POCs wage their war against the evil forces of the white people. White people, they're a fucking plague upon the fucking earth. Kill all white people, 'cause that is all they're worth. White people, robots in disguise. All things considered, it was a good year for me on YouTube. I passed 1 million subs, I made some pretty well-viewed and well-received videos, and I'm looking forward to spending another year doing my damnedest to entertain you degenerate fuckbags. Happy New Year's, everybody. Happy fucking New Year!